So everyone's going to be tried. If you want to follow the way of the prophets, you're going to be tried. And then after you're tried, فِي ذَا امْتَحَنْ صَبَرْ. If that once you're tried, you're patient. And patient doesn't just mean that you get afflicted with something and, okay, I'm patient, that's it. No. Right? Steadfastness for an extended period of time. It's not just in one instance. Yes, and the sadmatul ula, when it first strikes you, that's when it's most important to be patient, but it has to remain. It has to be our way. Patience is to the deen what the head is to the body. Ultimately, this is part and parcel of living in this world. We have to patiently endure everything that we experience for the meeting with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So he says, if one is tried and they're patient, through continuously being patient, وَإِذَا صَبَرَ مُكِّنْ. If you're patient and you endure in that patience, Allah will make you upright and firmly establish you in every aspect of the deen. And then he goes on to say, do you not see that Allah tried Abraham alayhi salam? Then he gave him tamkeen. Then he tried Moses, alayhi salam, and then he gave him tamkeen. And he tried Ayyub alayhi salam, and he gave him tamkeen. He tried Solomon alayhi salam, and then gave him tamkeen, and gave him also dominion, mulk. And he said, in this Imam al-Shafi'i's words, tamkeen is afdal al-darajat. It's the highest of degrees. And then he quotes the verse, وَكَذَلِكَ مَكَّنَّا لِيُوسَفَ فِي الْأَرْضِ, which points to this meaning. This is how we establish, but the word is مَكَّنَّا. This is how we establish Joseph in the land. And then he also mentions as well that this state of tamkeen only comes after patiently enduring tests that come our way. But what a beautiful frame. Because if you're not aware of this, you might just be worried. Why is this happening to me? I don't know why this is happening to me. What do I do? You don't need to know whether the tribulation that is coming your way is a punishment. It could be. You don't need to know, though. You don't need to know whether it's a means just to raise you in degree. You don't need to know whether it's an atonement, because it could be one of three things: a punishment, an atonement, or a means to raise you in degree. You don't need to know. What we need to know is how it is that we need to respond to that particular tribulation that we are seeking. It's very easy to talk about, much more difficult to put into practice. So as we go through life, if we can remember this, it will position us, insha'Allah ta'ala, to that confront the tribulations that we are going through in a way that will allow us to be successful. We realize our weakness before Allah. We don't want tribulation. And we ask Him, though, if He does try us, that our hearts be in a way that is pleasing to Him, subhanahu wa ta'ala. And in closing, there is a hadith that is narrated from the path of Ahl Bayt. And it says that إِذَا حَبَّ اللَّهُ عَبْدًا ابْتَلَى. If Allah loves a servant, He will try him. فَإِن صَبَرَ اجْتَبَى. And if he is patient, He will choose him. فَإِن رَضِيَ اصْطَفَى. And if he's content, then He will select him. So there's a mentioning of being tried. And if you're beloved to Allah, He will try you. What a frame. And then if you're patient, He will choose you. And then if you are content, meaning contentment is beyond patience, then He will select you, subhanahu wa ta'ala. May Allah tabarak wa ta'ala give us tawfiq. And may Allah tabarak wa ta'ala that have mercy upon us, Ya Arhamar Rahmeen. May Allah tabarak wa ta'ala ward off from us all tribulations. But if we're tried, Ya Arhamar Rahmeen, bless us to be able to respond to those tribulations in a way that is pleasing to You. Bless us to be patient, and bless us to be content with Your decree, Ya Arhamar Rahmeen. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless the love of Him and His Prophet to be so strong in our hearts that everything that is that we face, and as well as to have certitude such that everything that it is that we face is easy for us to get through, and patiently waiting to meet our Lord subhanahu wa ta'ala. Wa sallallahu ala sayyidina Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa sallam. Walhamdulillahi rabbil alameen.